I don't understand the people that voted for it in not once but twice and probably again the next time. What has he done for the average person besides his rich buddies? Let's see. He canceled all the green energy products, so now we're looking at probably brownouts all summer with the new heat waves that we'll be getting. He hasn't helped Toronto hardly at all. He's taken from Toronto. He cut the adjudicators at the landlord-tenant board into half, and now you have landlords and tenants alike that are waiting over a year to get heard. As on the news tonight, it's costing small landlords have to spend $30,000 to $40,000 and wait over a year to get a bad tenant out, which makes all these professional tenants, the squatters, can just move in and destroy the landlord's life. And vice versa for the tenants. The tenants who have bad landlords, they don't stand a chance. They'll be evicted or homeless long before they ever get a hearing at the LTV. And, it's just everything. Like, just look at what he does. He wants to destroy the greenbelts. He'll do whatever he can to make sure that his friends, his rich friends, and his construction buddies get all the good jobs. And the taxpayers suffer. But you guys voted him in, so you can live with that. Then we get to the TTC here in Toronto Transit Commission. They're saying ridership is down, they have to raise fares. If you stand at any subway station or on any bus here in Toronto, I would say 7 out of 10 people aren't even scanning their cards. At Coxwell Station, Main Station, Victoria Park Station, you can stand right there and you'll see more people come down the driveway into the station without scanning their cards than anybody's going in through the front door. The ridership is not down. Paying customers is down. And that's a fact. Now they've taken away half of the seniors and disabled people. Now they have to go, they want us to take 5 different buses to get to where we're going, if you can even qualify for that. It's just one thing after another. The ridership of the TTC is not down. If anything, it's more because people are getting on for free. And no, you can't expect the bus drivers to speak up because they'll get beat up or stabbed. And other patrons can't speak up because they'll get beat up or stabbed. The violence on the TTC is at every station. Yes, you're seeing some of it on TV, but there's a lot more violence going on than you are being made aware of. And the city in Oho is just going downhill. We're becoming like New York was back in the 70s. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's getting so like you can't walk the Danforth at night because it's full of homeless people and drug addicts, and nothing against the homeless people, but the drug addicts are up on the Danforth are incredible. It's same as downtown. Everywhere you go, there's human feces on the sidewalk. From Coxwell over to Victoria Park, the Danforth at night, once it gets dark, it's just too dangerous to even walk on anymore. And I've lived here all my life, over 45 years, and I won't go on the Danforth at night anymore unless I have somebody with me. And even then, we got to worry. But it's just, I don't understand the people of Ontario. And the people of Toronto, they won't speak up for the right things. They'll argue about dog parks and those stupid bike lanes. Look at the bike lanes. You stand on the Danforth and watch. You got to be careful on the Danforth, because while you're looking at the bike lanes to see if any bikes are coming, one will come flying down the sidewalk and hit you. The e-bikes are the worst. If an e-bike's going 30 kilometers an hour and hits you, well, who are you going to sue? What are you going to say? This ain't the United States. You take somebody to court. First off, you got to find out who they are. If they take off, you're just laying on the ground, beat up and broken. And nothing can be done about it. If it has a motor, whether it's electric cars have to have driver's license, so why don't electric bikes have to have driver's license? Or at least insurance and registration. But it's just, I'm going to be 66 years old in October, and I can't believe how far downhill Toronto has gotten. It's just ridiculous, especially the landlord-tenant things and all the cuts that Ford's doing to Toronto. He's not a Torontonian at all. If I knew better, I'd say he was an American, but I wish his brother would have lived in and got voted in instead of him, because his brother would not allow all this to happen. Ford is only caring about Ford and his friends. He doesn't care one thing about the average person in Toronto. That's why we're having so many protests. The landlord-tenant thing is it's just sickening. It's, as I've said in some of my blogs and my podcasts, it's just, you hear nothing but horror stories all over Toronto. There's people, that's why we have so many homeless, is because the landlord-tenant board is a farce. Since he got rid of half of the adjudicator seats, which was one of the first things he did when he got into power, the landlords and tenants alike would have a better chance at getting justice. And the hydro thing, he just, he stopped all the green projects as soon as he got elected. He stopped all them, and now they're saying we need them. And he'll he'll put it on the taxpayers when he could have just left things alone and let the projects be completed. Instead, he dismantled projects that were halfway done and 3/4 done. He had them dismantled. And I just don't understand. I don't understand the citizens of Toronto and Ontario in general, why they vote for the popular person instead of the person that is going to help them. And God knows what's going to happen to us when the mayor race comes, because if you get Olivia Gell, she's for the rich, she ain't for the poor. She's going to tax the heck out of everybody, and the services will just be getting worse and worse and worse. And that's my rant for today, so peace out.